Time is slipping away. Right now, as you sit here, the clock is ticking. Seconds become minutes, minutes become hours, and before you know it, another day has vanished. But here is the truth. You have the power to seize control of your time and transform your life. Look around you. See those people who seem to have it all figured out. The ones achieving their dreams, living life to the fullest and making a real impact. They're not superhuman. They do not have more hours in the day than you do. What sets them apart is how they use their time. You might be thinking, but I am busy all day. I do not have any time to waste. Let's be honest with ourselves. How much of that busy time is truly productive? How often do you catch yourself scrolling mindlessly through social media, binge watching shows you do not even enjoy, or putting off important tasks because they feel overwhelming? After this time for a wake-up call. Every minute you spend on activities that do not move you closer to your goals or bring real value to your life is a minute wasted. And those minutes add up fast. Think about your biggest dreams, where you have always wanted, the business you dream of starting, the novel you have been meaning to write, the relationships you want to nurture. Now ask yourself, what steps have you taken today to make those dreams a reality? If the answer is nothing, do not beat yourself up. Today is your turning point. Today is the day you decide to take charge of your time and your life. Start by taking a hard look at how you currently spend your days. Keep a time log for a week. Be brutally honest. You might be shocked to discover just how much time slips through the cracks on meaningless activities. Now imagine what you could achieve if you redirected even half of that wasted time towards your goals. The possibilities are endless. But knowing is only half the battle. The real challenge lies in changing your habits. It will not be easy. Your old routines will try to pull you back. That is when you need to remember why you are doing this. Picture your future self looking back on this moment. Will you be filled with regret over the opportunities you let slip away? Or will you be proud of the person who finally took control and made their dreams a reality? The choice is yours, and the time to make it is now. We have all been there. You know you should be working on that important project, but suddenly your apartment needs cleaning or you absolutely must organize your sock drawer. Sound familiar? Procrastination is not about laziness, it is about fear. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of the unknown. But here is the thing, that fear will never go away if you keep avoiding what needs to be done. The only way to overcome procrastination is to face it head on. Start small. If a task feels overwhelming, break it down into tiny, manageable steps. Then tackle them one by one. Before you know it, you will have built momentum, and what once seemed impossible will be within your grasp. Remember, perfection is the enemy of progress. Do not wait for the perfect moment or until you feel 100 ready. That moment will never come. Start now, start messy, but just start. One of the biggest time wasters of our generation. Technology, smartphones, social media, streaming services, they are designed to keep us hooked, scrolling endlessly, binging just one more episode. They are not inherently bad, but they can be incredibly destructive when misused. For one day, phone in another room, only check it at specific times. Notice how much clearer your mind becomes, how much more you accomplish. It is not about cutting technology out completely. It is about putting it in its place and taking back control. Your time is your most valuable asset. You would not carelessly give away your money. So why give away your time? Start treating it with the same respect. Learn to say no to commitments that do not align with your goals. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but remember, every time you say yes to something that does not matter, you are saying no to something that does. Successful people do not rely on motivation. They build habits and systems that make success inevitable. Create a morning routine that sets you up for a productive day. Plan your weeks in advance, allocating time for your most important tasks. And do not forget the importance of rest and recovery. Working non-stop is not the answer. In fact, it is a recipe for burnout. Schedule regular breaks throughout your day. Make time for exercise, for connecting with loved ones, for pursuing hobbies that bring you joy. A well-rounded life is a productive life. When your time on this earth is done, what do you want to be remembered for? What impact do you want to have made? Every day you are writing your life story. Make it one worth telling. Do not fall into the trap of thinking you have all the time in the world. None of us know how much time we have left. That is why it is crucial to make every day count. Live with urgency, but not anxiety. Be present in each moment, but always keep your eyes on the horizon. Remember, success is not about doing extraordinary things. It's about doing ordinary things consistently and with purpose. It is about showing up day after day, even when you do not feel like it, especially when you do not feel like it. Think of the people you admire most. The ones who have achieved greatness in their fields, they did not get there by wasting time. They got there by making conscious choices about how to spend every hour of every day. You have that same potential within you. The same number of hours in a day as the most successful people on the planet. What you do with those hours is up to you. It is easy to make excuses, to blame circumstances, other people, or bad luck for our lack of progress. But the harsh truth is this: you are responsible for your life. You are the author of your story. If you do not like where it is heading, you have the power to change it. Start by setting clear, specific goals. Write them down. Make them so vivid in your mind that you can almost taste them. Then work backwards. What steps do you need to take to achieve those goals? Break them down into yearly, monthly, weekly, and daily tasks. What is the one thing I can do today that will move me closer to my goals? Then do that thing first, before the day's distractions can derail you. Time management is not just about being busy. It is about focusing on the tasks that truly matter and eliminating or delegating the rest. Learn to prioritize. Use tools like the Eisenhower matrix to sort your tasks by urgency and importance. And here's a crucial point. Learn to single task. Multitasking is a myth. Your brain cannot effectively focus on multiple complex tasks at once. When you try to do everything at the same time, you end up doing nothing well. Instead, give your full attention to one task at a time. You will be amazed at how much more you accomplish. In this age of social media, it is easy to fall into the habit of constantly comparing ourselves to others. We see carefully curated highlight reels of other people's lives and feel like we are falling behind. Remember this: someone else's success is not your failure. Their journey is not your journey. Focus on your own path, your own growth. The only person you should compare yourself to is who you were yesterday. Time is a great equalizer. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. It is what we do with those hours that sets us apart. Some people go through life on autopilot, letting time slip away without purpose. Others seize every moment, squeezing the most out of every day. Which one will you be? It is not just about working harder. It is about working smarter. It is about aligning your actions with your values and your goals. It is about making conscious choices instead of letting life happen to you. Think about the last time you were in a state of flow, so engrossed in a task that time seemed to stand still. That is what happens when you are doing work that truly matters to you. When you are living in alignment with your purpose. Imagine if you could create more of those moments in your life. But here is the thing: those moments do not just happen. You have to create. You have to intentionally design your life and your schedule to make space for what truly matters. Start by identifying your time wasters. Those activities that suck up your energy and your hours without giving anything meaningful in return. Maybe it is endless social media scrolling, or gossiping with co-workers, or saying yes to commitments you do not really care about. Now, I'm not saying you need to eliminate all fun relaxation from your life. Far from it. Rest and play are crucial for creativity and productivity. See, here is a difference between intentional relaxation and mindless time wasting. Learn to recognize a difference. When you catch yourself falling into old, unproductive habits, pause. Take a deep breath. Ask yourself, is this really how I want to be spending my time right now? Is this moving me closer to my goal? Sometimes the answer will be yes, and that is okay. We all need downtime, but often you will realize that you are acting out of habit rather than intention. That is your cue to redirect your energy to something more meaningful. Remember, small changes can lead to big results. You do not need to overhaul your entire life overnight. Start with one habit. Maybe it is waking up 30 minutes earlier to work on a personal project. Maybe it is setting a limit on your social media use. Whatever it is, commit to it for 30 days. See how it changes your life. As you start to see results, you'll be motivated to make more changes. Success breeds success. Momentum is a powerful force. Right? Be prepared for setbacks. There'll be days when you slip back into old patterns, days when you feel like you're not making progress. That is normal. It is part of the process. The key is to not let those setbacks derail you completely. When you have a bad day or even a bad week, do not beat yourself up. Acknowledge it, learn from it, and then get back on track. Consistency over time is what leads to real change. Think about the compound effect. Small, consistent actions repeated over time lead to massive results. Just like compound interest can turn a small investment into a fortune over decades, small daily habits can transform your life over months and years. Every time you choose to use your time wisely, you are making an investment in your future self. You are saying, I believe in my potential. I believe I am capable of great things. And you are. You have greatness within you, but the potential will remain just that, potential, unless you take action to realize it. Time is the raw material of life. It is the canvas on which you paint your masterpiece. Every day, you are given a fresh 24 hours. What will you create with? Will you let them slip away on mindless activity? Or will you use them to learn, to grow, to create, to connect, to make a difference? The choice is yours. And it is a choice you make, not just once, but over and over again, every single day. Remember, it's not about being busy. It is about being productive. It is about focusing on what truly matters. It is about aligning your actions with your values and your goals. Start by getting clear on what you want. What does success look like? What kind of life do you want to build? Once you have a clear vision, it becomes much easier to prioritize your time and energy. Then create systems and routines that support that vision. Build habits that make success inevitable. Surround yourself with people who inspire you and push you to be your best self. And most important, take action. All the planning and dreaming in the world will not get you anywhere unless you're willing to put in the work. Start today. Start now. Remember, time is passing whether you use it wisely or not. You cannot stop the clock, but you can make every second count. Think about the people you admire most, the ones who have made a real impact on the world. They had the same 24 hours in a day that you do. The difference is in how they chose to use those hours. You have that same power of choice. You can decide right here, right now, to stop wasting time and start living with purpose and intention. I will not be easy. Change never is. You will face resistance both from others and from within yourself. Your old habits will try to pull you back. That is when you need to remember why you started this journey in the first place. Visualize your future self, the person you are working to become. Let that vision pull you forward when motivation fails you, and celebrate your progress along the way. Take time to acknowledge how far you have come. Each small victory is a step towards the life you want to create. Remember, success is not a destination, it is a journey. It is a constant process of growth and improvement. Every day is a new opportunity to be better than you were yesterday. So I challenge you, starting right now, make a commitment to yourself, a commitment to use your time wisely, to focus on what truly matters, to stop putting off your dreams and start taking action. What is one thing you can do today to move closer to your goals? Do it, then do it again tomorrow, and the next day, and the day after that. Before you know it, you will look back and be amazed at how far you have come. You will realize that those small daily actions have added up to massive change. But it all starts with a decision to value your time, to respect it, to use it in a way that aligns with your deepest values and your biggest dream. You have greatness within you. You have the power to create an extraordinary life. But that power lies dormant until you choose to activate it through your actions. So what will it be? Will you continue to let time slip away, always waiting for the perfect moment to start? Or will you seize this moment right here, right now, and begin creating the life you truly want? The clock is ticking. Every second that passes is one you will never get back. But every second is also an opportunity to grow, to learn, to create, to make a difference. Your time is your life, and your life is your message to the world. What message do you want to send? Do not let another day go by on autopilot. Do not let another week slip away without moving closer to your dreams. Do not let another year pass only to look back with regret at what could have been. The time to act is now. The time to change is now. The time to stop wasting time and start living with purpose is now. You have everything you need within you. You have the power to change your life starting today. All it takes is a decision and the courage to follow through. So I ask you, what will you do with the time you've left? Will you let it slip away or will you make it count? The choice is yours. And that choice starts now. Remember, every great achievement in history started with a single step. Every masterpiece began with a single brushstroke. Every journey of 1,000 miles began with a single step. Your journey to a life of purpose and fulfillment starts right here. Right now, with the decision to value your time and use it wisely. Do not wait for permission. Do not wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. This is your life and it is happening right now in this very moment. So take that first step. Make that commitment to yourself. Decide right here and now that from this moment forward, you will live with intention. You will make every moment count. You have the power to create an extraordinary life. You have the power to make a real difference in the world. But that power lies dormant until you choose to activate it through your action. So what will it be? Will you continue to let time slip away, always waiting for someday? Or will you seize this moment and begin creating the life you truly want? The clock is ticking, but with every tick you have a new opportunity to make a different choice, to take a different action, to move in a new direction. Your time is precious. Your life is precious. Treat them that way. Live with urgency, but not anxiety. Be present in each moment, but always keep your eyes on the horizon. Remember, at the end of your life, you will not regret the things you did nearly as much as the things you did not do. The dreams you did not pursue, the risks you did not take, the life you did not live because you were too busy existing. Do not let that be your story. Write a different ending. Create a life so full and rich and meaningful that when you look back, you can say with pride, I made the most of every moment. I lived fully. I loved deeply. I made a difference. That life is within your reach. It starts with how you choose to spend your time today, tomorrow, and every day after. So I challenge you one last time, starting right now, make a commitment to yourself, a commitment to use your time wisely, to focus on what truly matters, to stop putting off your dreams and start taking action. What is one thing you can do right now to move closer to your goals? Do it. Then do it again tomorrow and the next day and the day after that. Before you know it, you will look back and be amazed at how far you have come. You will realize that those small daily actions have added up to massive change. But it all starts with a decision to value your time, to respect it, to use it in a way that aligns with your deepest values and your biggest dreams. You have the power to rewrite your story starting today. Every moment is a new beginning, a chance to pivot and chart a different course. Embrace this opportunity with both hands. Consider the ripple effect of your choices. When you decide to use your time wisely, you're not just changing your own life, you are setting an example for others. You are showing what is possible when someone commits to living with purpose and intention. Think about the people in your life, your family, friends, colleagues, and community. How might your transformation inspire them? As you begin to achieve your goals and live more authentically, you will naturally lift those around. Your energy will be contagious. Your success a beacon of hope for others. But this journey is not just about personal achievement. It is about contributions. You become more effective with your time. You will find you have more to give, more energy to volunteer, more resources to support causes you care about, more wisdom to share with those who need it. Consider the legacy you want to leave. When future generations look back on your life, what story will they tell? Will it be one of untapped potential and missed opportunities, or will it be a tale of courage, growth, and positive impact? Every day, you're writing a new page in that story. Make it one worth reading. The concept of deep work, the ability to focus without distraction on cognitively demanding tasks. In our age of constant interruptions and notifications, this skill is becoming increasingly rare and increasingly valuable. Cultivate the ability to immerse yourself fully in important tasks. Create environments and routines that support deep focus. Turn off notifications, find a quiet space, and give yourself permission to dive deep into meaningful work. The results will astound you. You will not only accomplish more, but you will also experience the profound satisfaction that comes from true mastery and creation. But remember, life is not just about productivity. It is about living fully in all aspects. Use your newfound time and energy to nurture your relationships, to explore your passions, to take care of your physical and mental health. Balance is key. Work hard, but also play hard. Push yourself, but also give yourself grace. Strive for progress, not perfection. As you embark on this journey, prepared for resistance. All habits die hard. People around you may not understand your new priorities at first. Stay firm in your commitment, but be compassionate with yourself and others. Remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint. Sustainable change happens gradually. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Each step forward is progress. Develop a growth mindset. See challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. When you face setbacks, and you will view them as valuable feedback, not failures. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to become better? Surround yourself with people who support your goals and inspire you to be your best self. Seek out mentors who have achieved what you aspire to. Read books, listen to podcasts, attend seminars, constantly feed your mind with ideas and inspiration. But do not just consume information, apply it. Knowledge without action is wasted potential. For every new idea you encounter, ask yourself, how can I implement this in my life? Learn to say no to things that do not align with your goals and values. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but remember, every time you say yes to something that does not matter, you are saying no to something that does. Develop the habit of regular reflection. At the end of each day, week, and month, take time to review your progress. What worked well? What could be improved? How are you tracking towards your goals? Use these insights to continually refine your approach. Remember, success leaves clues. Study the habits and strategies of people who have achieved what you want to achieve, not to copy them exactly, but to understand the principles behind their success and adapt them to your own life. Cultivate patience and persistence. Real, lasting change takes time. There will be days when you feel like you're not making progress. Keep going. Trust the process. The compound effect of your daily actions will eventually lead to breakthrough results. Develop a bias towards action. It is easy to get caught in the trap of endless planning and preparation. While planning is important, at some point you need to take the leap and start doing. Imperfect action beats perfect inaction every time. Learn to manage your energy, not just your time. Identify the times of day when you are most alert and focused, and schedule your most important tasks during these peak periods. Respect your natural rhythms and work with them, not against them. Practice mindfulness. Learn to be fully present in each moment. When you're working, work. When you are resting, rest. When you are with loved ones, be fully there. This level of presence not only makes you more effective, but it also enriches your experience of life. Develop resilience. There will be setbacks. There will be days when everything seems to go wrong. Cultivate the mental toughness to bounce back from these challenges. Remember, it is not about never falling, it is about always getting back up. Stay curious. Never stop learning. The world is constantly changing, and to stay relevant and effective, you need to change with it. Embrace new technologies, explore new ideas, be open to new ways of thinking and doing. But amidst all this growth and change, stay true to your core values. Let them be your compass, guiding your decisions and actions. Success without integrity is ultimately hollow. Remember the power of compound interest in your personal growth. Small improvements consistently applied over time lead to massive results. A wet improvement each day might not seem like much, but over a year, cultivate gratitude. Take time each day to appreciate what you have, even as you strive for more. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is abundant in your life, fueling your motivation and resilience. Embrace discomfort. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. Regularly challenge yourself to do things that scare you a little. Each time you overcome a fear or tackle a new challenge, you expand your sense of what is possible. Learn to leverage technology without letting it control you. Use tools and apps that enhance your productivity, but be wary of those that steal your attention and time. Technology should be your servant, not your master. Develop the skill of single tasking. Despite what many believe, multitasking is a myth. Your brain cannot effectively focus on multiple complex tasks at once. When you try to do everything simultaneously, you end up doing nothing well. Instead, give your full attention to one task at a time. You will be amazed at how much more you accomplish. Practice effective delegation. You cannot do everything yourself, nor should you try. Learn to identify tasks that others can do and trust them to handle those responsibilities. This frees up your time and energy for the things that only you can do. Cultivate a sense of urgency in your life. Not anxiety or rush, but a deep understanding that time is finite and precious. Let this urgency fuel your actions and decisions. Remember, clarity precedes mastery. Get crystal clear on what you want and why you want it. This clarity will act as a powerful motivator, pulling you forward when the going gets tough. Develop a bias towards completion. It is easy to start things, but finishing is where the real value lies. Make it a habit to see things through to the end. The sense of accomplishment you will feel your motivation for future projects. Learn to embrace uncertainty in our rapidly changing world. The ability to adapt and thrive in uncertain conditions is crucial. Develop the mindset that change brings opportunity, not just challenge. Practice radical honesty with yourself. Regularly assess your actions and their alignment with your goals. Be willing to confront uncomfortable truths about your habits and behaviors. This self-awareness is the first step towards meaningful change. Remember, success is not about doing extraordinary things. It is about doing ordinary things consistently and with extraordinary focus and commitment. It is about showing up day after day, especially when you do not feel like it. Cultivate a sense of purpose larger than yourself. Connect your daily actions to a bigger vision. When you are working towards something greater than personal gain, you tap into a wellspring of motivation and resilience. Learn to manage stress effectively. High achievement often comes with high stress, but chronic stress can derail your progress and harm your health. Develop healthy coping mechanisms in exercise, meditation, hobbies that help you maintain balance. Remember, your habits shape your life. Small, consistent actions repeated over time create your future. Choose your habits wisely, for they are the building blocks of your destiny. Develop the skill of effective decision-making. Learn to gather necessary information, weigh pros and cons, and make choices decisively. Avoid analysis paralysis. Sometimes a good decision now is better than a perfect decision later. Cultivate emotional intelligence. Your ability to understand and manage your own emotions as well as those of others is crucial for success in all areas of life. It affects your performance, your relationships, and your overall well-being. Remember, leadership starts with self-leadership. Before you can effectively lead others, you must be able to lead yourself. Develop discipline, integrity, and a strong work ethic. Be the kind of person others naturally want to follow. Practice active listening. In our fast-paced world, truly listening to others is becoming a rare skill. Yet it is essential for building strong relationships, understanding different perspectives, and making informed decisions. Learn to embrace failure as a teacher. Every setback contains a lesson if you are willing to look for it. Develop the habit of asking, what can I learn from this, rather than dwelling on what went wrong. Remember, comparison is the thief of joy. Focus on your own journey, your own growth. The only person you should compare yourself to is who you were yesterday. Cultivate an abundance mindset. Believe that there are enough opportunities, resources, and success for everyone. This mindset fosters creativity, collaboration, and generosity, all key ingredients for long-term success. Learn to balance planning with flexibility. Have clear goals and strategies, but be willing to adjust your approach as circumstances change. The most successful people are those who can adapt without losing sight of their ultimate objectives. Remember, your environment shapes your behavior. Create spaces and routines that support your goals. Surround yourself with reminders of what you are working towards and why it matters. Develop the habit of continuous improvement. Always look for ways to do things better, more efficiently, more effectively. Small improvements consistently applied lead to massive results over time. Learn to manage your attention as well as your time. In our information-rich world, your attention is one of your most valuable resources. Be intentional about where you direct. Remember, success is a journey, not a destination. Here is no finish line, no point at which you have made it and can stop growing. Embrace this reality and find joy in the process of continuous growth and improvement. Cultivate a sense of wonder and curiosity about the world around you. This mindset keeps you learning, growing, and finding new opportunities where others see none. Finally, remember that at the end of the day, it is not about how much you accomplish, but about who you become in the process. Let your journey of growth and achievement also be a journey of becoming the best version of yourself. Not just in terms of success, but in terms of character, compassion, and contribution to the world. Your time is now. Your life is now. Make it count. This is your moment of truth. Crossroads, where intention meets action. Every decision you make from this point forward shapes your destiny. Will you continue down the well-worn path of habit or forge a new trail towards your dreams? Remember, excuses are the nails that build the house of failure. It is easy to find reasons why you cannot start today. Too busy, too tired, too uncertain. But those are just stories you tell yourself. The only thing standing between you and your goals is the story you keep telling yourself about why you cannot achieve them. Break free from the tyranny of the urgent. So often, we let the immediate demands of life crowd out the truly important. Learn to distinguish between what is pressing and what is truly significant. Prioritize tasks that align with your long-term vision, even if they do not embrace the power of incremental progress. Big goals can feel overwhelming, leading to paralysis. Instead, focus on small, manageable steps. What is one tiny action you can take right now that moves you in the right direction? Do that. Then do it again and again. Before you know it, those small steps will have carried you miles. Cultivate a bias for action. Analysis is important, but do not let it become an excuse for inaction. At some point, you need to leap. Remember, you do not have to see the whole staircase to take the first step. Learn to harness the power of your subconscious mind. Before you go to sleep each night, clearly visualize your goals. Ask your mind to work on solutions while you rest. You will be amazed at the insights and ideas that bubble up when you wake. Develop a personal board of directors. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, support you, and bring diverse perspectives to your life. Regularly seek their input and advice. Remember, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Practice radical acceptance of the present moment. So much time is wasted fighting against what is rather than working with it. Accept your current reality fully, then decide what you want to change. This mindset shift can unleash tremendous energy and creativity. Embrace the concept of productive discomfort. Growth happens at the edge of your comfort zone. Regularly do things that challenge you, that make you a little nervous. Each time you push through discomfort, you expand your capacity for achievement. Learn to distinguish between motion and action. It is easy to fool yourself into thinking you are making progress when you're really just spinning your wheels. Motion is planning, strategizing, organizing. Action is doing the work that actually moves you forward. Both have their place, but make sure you are not substituting motion for real. Cultivate the art of strategic quitting. Not every project or goal deserves your time and energy. Learn to recognize when something is not serving you anymore and have the courage to let it go. Quitting the wrong things frees you up to focus on the right ones. Embrace the power of constraints. Limited time, resources, or options can actually boost creativity and productivity. Instead of viewing constraints as obstacles, see them as parameters that focus your efforts and spark innovation. Develop a personal philosophy. What do you stand for? What principles guide your decisions? Having a clear, articulated set of values acts as a compass, helping you navigate complex choices and stay true to yourself. Learn to leverage the power of accountability. Share your goals with someone you trust and ask them to check in on your progress regularly. The knowledge that someone else is watching can be a powerful motivator. Practice the art of productive procrastination. When you are avoiding one task, channel that energy into another important task instead of wasting time. This way, even your procrastination becomes productive. Cultivate a learner's mindset. View every experience, good or bad, as an opportunity to learn and grow. Ask yourself regularly, what is the lesson here? This approach turns setbacks into stepping stones and accelerates your personal growth. Remember, clarity comes from engagement, not thought. If you are unsure about a path forward, take action. Even small steps will provide feedback and help you refine your direction. Develop the skill of effective questioning. Quality of your life is determined by the quality of questions you ask yourself. Learn to ask questions that empower and propel you forward rather than those that keep you stuck. Embrace the concept of productive paranoia. While optimism is important, so is a healthy dose of caution. Regularly ask yourself, what could go wrong, and prepare for those scenarios. It's not about pessimism, but about being ready for any challenge. Learn to build systems, not just set goals. Goals are important, but systems, the processes you put in place to achieve those goals, are what lead to lasting success. Focus on developing habits and routines that naturally move you towards your objectives. Practice the art of selective ignorance. In our information-saturated world, deciding what to ignore is as important as deciding what to focus on. Be intentional about what information you consume and what you choose to tune out. Cultivate the skill of deep listening, not just to others, but to yourself. Learn to quiet the noise of daily life and tune into your inner wisdom. Often the answers you seek are already within you, waiting to be heard. Embrace the power of micro-commitments. When a task feels overwhelming, commit to just 5 minutes. Often, getting started is the hardest part. Once you begin, you will likely find the momentum to continue. Remember, energy management is as crucial as time management. Identify the activities that energize you and those that drain you. Structure your day to maximize your natural energy flow. Develop the habit of regular reflection. Set aside time each week to review your progress. Celebrate your wins and course correct where needed. This practice keeps you aligned with your goals and accelerates your growth. Cultivate a spirit of generosity. Success is not just about what you achieve, but about what you give back. Look for ways to use your skills and resources to benefit others. This not only makes the world better, but also enriches your own life in profound ways. Remember, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. Bring your full attention and best effort to every task, no matter how small. Excellence is not an act. Your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. Every moment is a chance to turn the ship of your life in a new direction. The power is in your hands. Your time is now. Your life is now. Make it count. Seize this moment. Right here, right now, you stand at the threshold of possibility. The past is gone, the future uncertain, but this present instant is ripe with potential. It is in this sliver of time that you wield the power to reshape your destiny. Consider the domino effect of your choices. Each decision, no matter how small, sets in motion a chain of events that ripples through your life. That extra hour of sleep or that early morning workout, that difficult conversation you choose to have or avoid, that task you complete or postpone. All of these seemingly minor choices compound over time, creating the trajectory of your life. Embrace the concept of Kaizen, continuous improvement through small, incremental changes. Do not underestimate the power of tiny adjustments made consistently. One improvement each day might seem insignificant, but over a year it results in a transformation that is 37 times better. Challenge the narrative you have been telling yourself. Are your beliefs empowering or limiting? Remember, your thoughts shape your reality. Rewrite the story of who you are and what you're capable of. Make it a tale of resilience, growth, and unlimited potential. Cultivate a sense of urgency without anxiety. Let the finite nature of time fuel your actions, not paralyze you with fear. Each day is a gift, an opportunity to move closer to your dreams. Do not squander it waiting for them. Embrace the paradox of structure and flexibility. Create routines that support your goals, but remain adaptable enough to seize unexpected opportunities. Most successful people know when to stick to the plan and when to pivot. Practice the art of productive solitude. In our hyper-connected world, the ability to be alone with your thoughts is becoming a rare skill. Yet it is in these quiet moments that creativity flourishes and deep insights emerge. Schedule regular time for focused introspection. Develop of growth budgets, and not just financial, but in terms of time and energy. Allocate resources specifically for learning, experimenting, and pushing your boundaries. This investment in yourself will yield returns far beyond what you can imagine. Embrace the power of micro-decisions. Big changes often hinge on small choices made in fleeting moments. That split-second decision to speak up in a meeting, to reach out to someone new, to take the harder but more rewarding path. These are the pivots that can alter the course of your life. Cultivate the skill of productive impatience. While patience is a virtue, here is also value in a healthy restlessness that drives you to take action now, rather than waiting for conditions to be perfect. Remember, success leaves clues. Study those who have achieved what you aspire to, not to copy them, but to understand the principles behind their success. Then adapt these insights to your unique situation and goal. Practice strategic incompetence. You cannot excel at everything, nor should you try. Identify the areas where mediocrity is acceptable, freeing up your time and energy to focus on what truly matters. Embrace the concept of productive failure. Not every attempt will succeed, but every failure contains valuable lessons. Develop the habit of conducting postmortems on your failures, extracting insights that will fuel your future success. Cultivate a beginner's mind. Approach each day with fresh eyes and a willingness to question your assumptions. The moment you think you know it all is the moment you stop growing. Remember, motivation follows action, not the other way around. Do not wait to feel motivated to start. Start, and motivation will follow. The simple act of beginning creates momentum that can carry you forward. Practice ethical opportunity. Be alert to opportunities around you, but always filter them through your values. The most fulfilling success comes when you achieve your goals while staying true to your principles. Develop the skill of productive paranoia. While optimism is crucial, so is a healthy dose of caution. Regularly ask yourself, what could derail my plans? And prepare for those scenarios. This is not about pessimism, but about being ready for any challenge. Embrace the power of your personal right. Connect your daily actions to a larger purpose. When you are working towards something greater than yourself, you tap into a wellspring of motivation and resilience, carry you through any obstacle. Remember, excellence is not an act, but a habit. It is the result of consistently choosing to do your best, even when no one is watching. Let excellence be your signature, stamped on everything you do. Cultivate a spirit of relentless curiosity. Never stop asking questions. Never stop learning. The world is constantly changing, and to stay relevant and effective, you must change with it. Embrace new ideas. Explore new perspectives. Be open to having your mind changed. Practice the art of strategic patience. While it is important to act with urgency, some goals require time to mature. Learn to distinguish between what needs immediate action and what needs nurturing over time. Plant seeds today for the forest you want to see in the future. Remember, you are the author of your life story. Each day is a blank page waiting for you to fill it with purpose, passion, and meaning. What will you write with the pen of your actions today? Your choices in this moment are shaping your future self. The habits you form, the skills you develop, the relationships you nurture, all of these are creating the person you will become. Make choices that your future self will thank you for. The power to change, to grow, to become who you are meant to be. It all resides within you, not in some distant future, but right here, right now. This moment is your canvas, your laboratory, your stage. What will you create with? Your life is happening now, not yesterday, not tomorrow, but in this very instant. Each breath is an opportunity, each heartbeat a drum roll announcing your potential. The time for hesitation is over. The time for action is now. Step into your power, embrace your potential, write your story, shape your destiny. Your future is waiting, and it begins with what you do right now. Make it extraordinary. Unleash the dormant giant within you. Your potential is a sleeping titan waiting to be awakened by your resolve. Every great achievement in history began with a single courageous decision. That decision is before you now. Will you answer the call? Recognize that comfort is the enemy of growth. Familiar routines that feel safe are often the very chains holding you back. Break free from the prison of your comfort zone. Embrace the exhilarating uncertainty of new challenges. It is in unfamiliar territory that you will discover strengths you never knew you possessed. Harness the power of your thoughts. Your mind is a force of nature, capable of creating realities from mere ideas. Guard it fiercely. Feed it with positivity, ambition, and unwavering belief in your abilities. The thoughts you nurture today will shape the world you inhabit tomorrow. Adopt a warrior's mindset. Life will test you, throw obstacles in your path, try to break your spirit. Meet these challenges head-on. See each setback as a chance to prove your resilience. Remember, diamonds are formed under pressure. Let adversity be the forge that shapes you into something extraordinary. Cultivate an attitude of radical responsibility. Stop waiting for perfect conditions or for someone else to pave the way. You are the architect of your life. Take ownership of your circumstances, your choices, your future. The moment you accept total responsibility is the moment you claim your true power. Embrace the art of deliberate discomfort. Growth happens when you push beyond your limits. Regularly seek out experiences that challenge you, that make you uncomfortable. Each time you conquer a fear or overcome a limitation, you expand the boundaries of what is possible for you. Develop an unshakable core. In a world of constant change and uncertainty, become your unchanging center. Define your values, your principles, your non-negotiables. Let these be the bedrock upon which you build your life. When you know who you are and what you stand for, no external force can derail you. Master the skill of ruthless prioritization. Your time and energy are finite resources. Learn to distinguish between what is urgent and what is truly important. Have the courage to say no to good opportunities so you can say yes to great ones. Focus your efforts where they'll have the most significant impact. Cultivate a legacy mindset. Consider the impact of your actions, not just on your immediate future, but on generations to come. What mark will you leave on the world? How will your life's work ripple through time? Let this long-term perspective guide your daily choices. Embrace the power of compound growth. Small, consistent actions may not seem significant in the moment, but over time they create massive change. Trust in the process. The seeds you plant today will grow into the forest of your future success. Develop an attitude of relentless optimism, not blind positivity, but a deep-seated belief that you have the resources to handle whatever comes your way. See obstacles as opportunities, setbacks as setups for comeback. Your outlook shapes your outcomes. Foster an insatiable hunger for knowledge. In the information age, learning is the ultimate competitive advantage. Devour books, seek out mentors, engage in deep discussions. Let your mind be a sponge, constantly absorbing new ideas and perspectives. Embrace the paradox of patience and urgency. Have the patience to play the long game, to work towards distant goals, but couple this with a sense of urgency in your daily actions. Each day is a gift. Use it wisely. Cultivate emotional intelligence. Success is not just about what you know. It is about how you interact with others and manage yourself. Learn to read people, to empathize, to communicate effectively. These soft skills often make the difference between good and great. Remember, greatness is a choice. It is not reserved for a select few. Born with special talents, it is available to anyone willing to pay the price in effort, dedication, and perseverance. Are you willing to pay that price? Your life is a canvas, and you hold a brush. Each stroke, each decision, each action adds to the masterpiece. What picture will you paint? Will it be a timid sketch, safe within the lines? Or will it be a bold, vivid creation that inspires and amazes? The world is waiting for your unique contribution. Your voice, your ideas, your energy, these are gifts that only you can give. Do not deprive the world of your greatness. Step into the arena. Leave your mark. This is your moment. The confluence of all your past experience and future possibilities. Right here, right now, you have the power to set in motion a chain of events that will transform your life and touch countless others. Whether you have what it takes. The question is, will you finally unleash it? Will you step fully into your power, embrace your potential, and create the extraordinary life that is waiting for you? The decision is yours, and the time is now. What will you choose?